Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm Corey, I'll be your redneck historian. Today we're in lovely Millersburg, Pennsylvania. We're at the town square. Now this place was founded for the ferry. We got some notes in here. Now my source for this was Pennsylvania Back Road, or was it Pennsylvania Small Towns? Anyways, I love that book from that guy. This town is gorgeous and a pretty cool town. So let me show you around Millersburg here a little bit. Currently I still do not have a camera mount, but someday we might get back out this way. We're currently 30 minutes from Fort Hunter, so we're a little bit of a hike. So let me walk back around this way and we'll start talking about some of the history here. Maybe we might go across the street because there's a copter over there. But we'll talk about the history here and then maybe we'll run across the street and try to talk what's about over there. Because I have notes written down in my little history journal here. It's not weird for a guy to have like a journal, right? Comes in hand. Alright, so the history of Millersburg. Dean Miller, founder of Millersburg in the early 1807s. The ferry west. The ferry was far from the only transportation in advance to benefit Millersburg. In 1834, the Lexington Valley Railroad was built with the town as a terminus. The canal from Claros Ferry downriver was completed in 1848. Additional rails connected the town with Harrisburg in 1857 and Sunbury in 1858. The town had become a transportation hub for a region, and the effect on local commerce was substantial. The industry included two sawmills, one shingle mill, one foundry, and shoe factory. So that's why we talked about this town. Because of the shingleman. I can't believe I can't read my notes. I think that's shingleman. And a foundry, and then a shoe factory. So those are very important. So the shoe factory, I don't even know how far the shoe factories went, the shoes that were made here in Millersburg, but they had a shoe factory here originally. So the shoes had to go decently within the area. So now we're going to probably jaywalk to get to this other banister here in town. We have about an hour, I think. I think we can do it because it's pretty quiet. I think this is one way. So it looks like these are actually monuments for Centennial 1900s. Wow. Well, there you want something to do and you live around here. There you go. Alright, now let's cross this street to see the historical placard. So I got to read everything I find in these towns. So I may never come back through Millersburg. I'm just 30 minutes away. Wow, okay. So this is talking about the monument here. And we'll check that out quick and then we'll get back to my truck. Civil War Soldier Monument. The GR Army of the Republic, Post 212 and 10 Millersburg Stanwell together raised the money to have a Civil War monument erected. The soldiers, the base was quarried and cut in Italy. So cut in quarried in Italy. The soldier stands 6 feet and weighs 900 pounds. The overall width base is 14 feet 6 inches. The bronze plate bears the names of the 126 men who served in the Civil War. The total cost of the monument was $740, and the cost to ship it from Italy was $55. Excuse me. The soldier arrived in Millersburg in August 1913, was erected in October 1913 in West Park by J.C. Herc, a local marble dealer. The dedication was to be held on Thanksgiving, but was postponed until May 30, 1914. The unveiling was done by Florence Coutures, just daughter of Henry Coutures, veteran and active member of the JAR Post. The speaker for the occasion was Pennsylvania Adjacent General Thomas Stewart. And then you got some pictures. Members of the JAR Post 212% at the unmarring of the Civil War Soldier Monument. And then here's a picture of the square. So, slowly over. In October 1897, Cannon obtained by W.B. Metch through this friend Congressman arrived at the railroad depot. Mr. William Metch was a local businessman and Dauphin County prison warden. The cannon, a condemned government relic, came from Governor Island in New York. It weighed 35,000 pounds. It is a 10.5 feet long with a 4.5 inch barrel. After a student base was fashioned by local men and with a consistent of Borough Council, it was placed in West Park in Market Square. So there you go. There's a little history of this here monument. So these are all the soldiers who served during the Civil War, which is cool. And then this here is the cannon, and that's the base that the men locally fashioned. Pretty cool. I just now realized we might have to go try and find the railroad station here in town. And then this here is dedicated to all veterans of all wars, men and women who bravely served our country. So, very cool. And you can see they have bricks around too. So very cool. This is actually a very nice little park. I'll have to look and see if I can find the railroad station, because it talks about one in here, so. Alright, let's jaywalk back across the street. Perhaps. Check out the back side of this memorial. I hope this ain't jaywalking. In honor of Daniel Miller, founder of Millersburg in 1807. So wow. Right here along, I don't even know what road, there's a dedication for the founder. So, I thought that was smoky, and it wasn't. So we'll walk back over to my truck until y'all can get to see some more of the town. A very lovely town. Wish I got here before the 4th of July to do a flag video, because that would have been awesome. But P.S. the 250th anniversary thing is over with. We're not doing that again. It was fun and all. I enjoyed it. It just was a one-time celebration of this country's history through my way of interpreting it. So, yeah. So, pretty cool, actually. Very nice little town. It's a shame to see some of these buildings abandoned, which happens in a lot of these towns. They get pushed back into the memories of local people in history. People forget about them, they slowly start to die. Kind of happens whenever there ain't nothing around to do. Make sure no one's coming this way like I did. I don't want to become a hood ornament. But yeah, it looks like that's kind of a shame. Let me chuck this in the truck quick. And you can see that from here. Maybe we don't have to. But yeah, that's abandoned. It's an abandoned building. Alrighty guys, so we might go try and find the train station if it ain't too far of a drive from here, because we're still currently 30 minutes from Fort Loudon, 30 minutes from Fort Hunter, excuse me, and then that's currently an hour away. So we're pushing close to 2 hours to drive home now. So I don't want to go too far out of town. If it's close, like 5 minutes, maybe 10, we might go check out the train station in Millersburg for you. So we'll check that out at least. And maybe someday if we ever get back through this area, I'll try and figure out the main roads. And we will do a historic driving tour of Millersburg, Pennsylvania, so you can see what the importance is in our economy. So, until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous.